What's up, nation? Welcome to another edition of the Wise Take NBA DFS podcast. I am your host, CK013. You can find me on Twitter at CK_013. And I'm joined once again by one of Wise Take's finest. I'm talking about Mr. CashinDFS. You can find him on Twitter at CashinDFS. Cash, I know you worked today, so you didn't get a chance to watch the Super Bowl. So aside from all the excitement of watching the Super Bowl, how you doing, bro?
Well, I'm good because the Eagles won.
Yeah, I figured that. I figured as long as the Patriots lost, you would have been just fine. And you're in for a treat, man. It was a really good game. I'm gonna ruin it for you, but obviously, I'm sure you know who won. I'm sure you know the score, but that's all I'll tell you. It was a really good game. Definitely one you're gonna want to watch, man. It would have been perfect for you to have been on Twitter and watching that game at the same exact time. That's the kind of game. That's what I was missing from my Super Bowl Sunday, is if CashinDFS was able to watch the game live with the rest of the world and tweet at the same time. I think that's the only thing that could have made that game a little bit better. Maybe a couple CashinDFS Twitter rants. But aside from that, man, did you play the basketball today?
A tiny bit, but wasn't good.
Yeah, I didn't do all that great myself. A lot of right plays, just a couple landmines like THJ kind of screwed me. In hindsight, that was kind of dumb playing him in that spot, but fell for the bait, man. I fell for the price. He was cheap on both sides, and I fell for it with the revenge, even though knowing that Porzingis was clearly the guy. You know, I played Porzingis too, but on a brighter note, though, man, I did see some Twitter love from some of the golf subscribers, man. I know, shout out to one of our members, Alec. I saw his screenshots on Twitter. He did really well. And then a couple other screenshots of Cash Games doing well, man. So hats off to you, Cash. Looks like you had another successful golf week. And then you were just telling me that you, Cash, in fact, before the show, you were just going on a little tirade about FanDuel not paying you your money right away. So props to you, my man.
Yeah, I lost money on FanDuel because I played a lot of tournaments, but I cashed every cash team, so... Just what I'm supposed to do.
That's it.
I'm not supposed to play so much GPPs, but I did.
There you go. Yeah, it was a wacky golf week, right? Like, you want to talk about variance. I mean, some of the top names in the industry not even making the cut. Wow. It was like stunned.
Yep. And Webb Simpson.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's ever missed a cut there, and he has. It's been a long time.
It's just one of them days.
He was terrible.
Just one of them days. But hey, all in all, it sounds like it was a good, successful week for the nation. That's all that matters to us at the end of the day. Now, we got a little warmed up here. We got 7 games. It's a Monday. It's back to business as usual. It's back to articles, back to cheat sheets, back to Wise Streams, back to Wise Take doing what we do. And we're going to break down the slate. So, for Cash, you're going to look at FanDuel as always. I'm going to keep an eye on DraftKings just for pricing discrepancies. Obviously, a good play is a good play, but sometimes the pricing does matter on which site. So, I'm going to have you start us off with point guards. Take us down around the 6K range, and we'll break it up. What do you like on your first look?
Dame's price.
On FanDuel, yes. He was 8-1 today. I thought there was a problem. Because there was a lot of funky pricing today. You saw that, right, Cash? Like, Harkless was like 7-8 out of nowhere. And then there was another one at shooting guard. I think Powell was like 7-1. So I thought like maybe they screwed up Dame's price too. Because they lowered his price for really no reason. They did it again against Ish Smith.
Yeah, I mean, Goran Dragic just went ham against his team, won me a lot of money the night before.
You did, that's right. You had a pretty good day on, no, was it Saturday? You had a pretty good day.
Goran Dragic went ham at like 3%.
With Whiteside out.
On the same team, so yeah. On Detroit, like, I remember that, so... It makes me want to play Dame, but it is a back-to-back. Didn't Dame play today?
He did.
Yeah. Played 37, got 42. No, but I like that. I mean, I can't pay $1,000 more for Kemba on the road, even though Kemba's been playing well. But, I mean, I get the savings. Oh, wow. Kemba didn't play very good in Phoenix, did he? I need Chris Dunn back. When you coming back, dude? Hurry up. Oh, wow. Rubio's 7K now.
This is your fault, Cash.
Rubio's been balling for me. I've been playing him on the nightly.
This is what happens when CashinDFS touts the man too many times in a row. FanDuel hears about it. FanDuel hears about it and they jacks his price up. You see that? I wonder what he is on DraftKings. Let me look real quick.
Scored 34 points against the Spurs.
He's 6'5" over there.
He was roster with Goran Dragic. Oh man, the price is way up, but just look how he's been playing. And it's New Orleans. Oh wow, I like Lillard. I like Rubio. I like Dragic just because he went for 53, but I'll probably come off that. I don't think that's gonna happen again. Did Murray get hurt last game he played?
Murray temporarily exited with a quadriceps injury, but he did return and he finished with 15 points, etc. So apparently he did get hurt, but he came back.
Yeah, I don't think he was playing well once he came back.
Yeah.
So probably stay off that. DSJ against the Clippers. I like everybody against the Clippers. Everybody. 6'5". He just ain't been going off though. I don't know if he has much upside at that price. Even against the Clippers, he just been getting 30 every day. 30 ain't enough. I need over 40 at 6'5". I don't know. I like the top options better. Just ain't been going off for me.
I'm with you. I'm with you to an extent. You're right. He hasn't been going off. He hasn't been showing upside. But when I'm looking at his logs, what I've seen recently is his usage. His usage has consistently been up there in the 30s. We're talking going back 4 games, starting with the game against Denver. 35.7, 32.2, 28.2, 33.6. Now, the results of those games were not that great. FanDuel scoring, we're talking 27.2, 29.4, 31.8, 26.5. So if he gives you that today against the Clippers, you're going to be pissed. But the usage, the numbers tell me that through his usage against a team like the Clippers, now granted, these were all really good matchups that he just screwed up. Don't get me wrong. But if that usage number stays there, that tells me that eventually things are going to start to go his way a little bit more, and he's going to be able to go for one of those games. It just seems like he hasn't, you shoot 4 for 17, 6 for 15, 4 for 15, whatever the case is, it's gonna be tough to put up the 40. But if he has a night where he's hitting the shots, and Cash, you know it, what better team than to make your shots against than the Clippers, right? It just seems like they almost help you. Oh, yeah. It's like they almost assist you. So I don't know, man.
Milos is one of the worst. Right. He might be the worst point guard defender in the league. But it's also the minutes.
Yeah, no, it is.
It's been 10 games. He hasn't been over 35 one time. He's got to 35 minutes one time in the last 10, and he hasn't been. Usually it's 30.
Yeah. No, it's true. It's true.
So, I don't know. I love the matchup. But
you know what? Not to change the subject, but you know what's interesting is on DraftKings. So on FanDuel, Kemba Walker's 9K, Damian Lillard's 8-1. On DraftKings, Dame is actually 9K, and Kemba Walker's 8-8. So Kemba's bland. He's on the road, Denver, blah, blah, blah. But Lillard, there's a huge price discrepancy there. So if you're playing both sites and you want to take a chance on a guy like Lillard, it's got to be on FanDuel at 8-1. Ish Smith is just terrible at defense,
I expect him to be very popular.
I would. Yeah, he was fairly popular today. He wasn't a crazy over-owned, but he was in the 30s today. So people are going to notice that price, and they're going to play him there. Absolutely. Without a doubt. It seems point guard's relatively loaded, right? For a 7-game slate. I know you mentioned Dragic, and I'm with you. It seems rare that he can go for 50s back-to-back nights, and his price is up. But it is Orlando. It's another one of those dream matchups.
Exactly. If Whiteside is out again, that'd be great.
What is your take on Miami, man? They've actually I'm always one of the first ones to talk to you and Paulie about I don't take point guards against Dragic. No way, no way. Point guards been ripping up Miami. Like what's going on over there? Point guards have been doing a lot better against Miami. Ever since Dragic got hurt and came back, there's been a span where something's different.
Well, a lot of that has to do with Tyler Johnson being out a long time too. Tyler Johnson, his defense really helps on the point guard because when they switch, he's a good defender, and his help defense and Josh Richardson, all three of them, when they get to switch and help each other, they're all three good defenders. But with him being out, that puts Ellington on the court, and then what I'm saying? You get the switch, you get Ellington on the point guard, and he does whatever he wants.
Right. I see.
So that has a lot to do with it.
That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, definitely.
But I could play Elf. Like, I'm not scared. The only thing that's scary is that he sucks. And he can go out and get benched and go for 8 fantasy points.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what sucks.
Yeah. I mean,
he sucks.
Ish Smith just dropped 42.3 FanDuel points against Miami. He played 39 minutes because his backup was hurt. Bikes or whatever, he was hurt. But still, Ish Smith, 11 for 14 shooting. So that would, you know, it just boggles my mind how a guy like Ish could do that. You're not on Ish, are you? You don't like Ish in this matchup against Dame, do you?
No.
Good.
I like the matchup against Dame if I got it one-on-one all night.
Right.
I don't like
one-on-one. Yeah, exactly. One-on-one all night, sure, yeah. What I don't like about Ish, he's been playing a lot better, but what I don't like is 16.1, 18. His usage in his last 2 games. Not crazy about that.
Yeah, well, I don't like it because the more games Griffin plays, the better, like, the
more usage he's going to
take away from everybody.
He's going to start just taking more and more. He's like there and he's going to suck everybody's souls up. If usage was souls, he's there to suck everybody's souls up. That's what he's going to do. He's going to absorb that. But all right, let's move down to Value Town, Cash. Talk to me about point guards under 6K on FanDuel. Again, I'll cross-reference with DraftKings.
Satoransky had a big night against Orlando.
Yes, he did. He did it for me.
He sure did. 25 minutes.
I mentioned him on the Y stream that day, and like I just dropped my head in disbelief. I was like, I can't believe I just recommended Satoransky, and then he did his thing. So I was happy about that.
Hey man, you never go wrong with the next Russell Westbrook.
It's true. That's true. That and point guards against Orlando, I guess, right?
At that price increase, I'll pass. I would much rather play Collison in the same game. Teodosic is over 5 now. I have been playing him. He's been like 4.6, 4.7, and I'll play him, but over 5, probably not. He hasn't been getting enough minutes either. Rondo, no. He went off. He got a lot of minutes that game, and then came back with 20 minutes. No, I'm just not gonna play Rondo much at all this year for the rest of the year, unless he's playing the Celtics again or on national television. Other than that, he's going to be a fade pretty much every day. Tyler Johnson is so cheap. 4.7. Ugh. Want to take a shot on it, but he hasn't been playing very well. But I like that. I like the matchup for him. I like that price. DJ Augustine. God. This dude should never be above min price. But coach loves to play his sorry ass. That's probably it. If you think Murray is hurt, I don't know what it was.
They said it was a
Moody
quad.
Played 20.
That's all they said. It was a quadriceps injury, but he returned. That's all it says.
Yeah, Moody has gotten over 20 2 of the last 3 games.
Ooh, really?
And he did get 20 minutes that game because he went out, but he's only 3.7, so that's a punt option, but I would rather go to Clark again.
Yeah, definitely seems like... definitely.
31 minutes of that.
What's that?
He played 31 minutes against Minnesota.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't do much, but he got 31 minutes.
Yeah. How much is Clark on FanDuel today?
3.6.
3.7 on DraftKings. Yeah, after going through the top tier, there's a clear separation between these guys. Like sometimes we look at the top tier, we don't like anybody, and Value Town is loaded. This is the opposite. Value Town is ugly. At least on first look. Maybe if we dig, we can find don't get me wrong. Like there's a couple of the top guys like Collison. He's priced pretty cheap on both sides. Like, I don't mind those kind of guys, but it gets kind of ugly after that. Like maybe a De'Aaron Fox, maybe because of the matchup. I do want to attack Chicago. They play very fast. They play very bad. They're very poor on defense. The problem with Fox is his usage is inconsistent. There's some games where his usage is close to 30. Some games where it's like 19. It's like it's very, very up and down. He's a rookie. You can expect that. He's inconsistent. But maybe I think I would reserve Fox for like game stack scenarios if I was even going to consider going there. And I think there's probably other players from Sacramento that I prefer to attack Chicago with anyway, if I'm just looking to do like a 1v1 or a 2v2. But after that, man, you got, like you said, Satoransky and Collison. After that, it's ugly, man. It really is. You could take a shot on a guy like Milos, but he's another one. Just seems like a cash game kind of play. Minutes kind of never really getting 30. I don't know if they're afraid to hurt him or what the case is, but he just doesn't do much. Like, none of these guys on this under tier have a ton of upside. Maybe Berea. He played
Berea and Tyler Johnson.
Right.
If they play well.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But I would reserve De'Aaron Fox for 2-game slates, and that's it.
Fair enough. Plays with no upside.
I would never put him on a team for the rest of this year.
Yeah.
Not at these prices. Just no way. Yeah. I'd rather lose if he has a good game, because that good game might be 1 out of 10, might be 1 out of 15.
But you don't want to be chasing that 9 that it doesn't hit just to catch the one that does. No, I got you. Makes a lot of sense.
I don't want to play guys that got 30-point upside at value. That's when he's going to get for value. Like, nah, bro.
No, I hear you, man. Like I said, it's ugly down here. It is ugly down here. But Berea and Tyler Johnson definitely stand out especially Berea, man. He came back, his first game back from injury against Sacramento. He played 24 minutes that game. He only had 5 actual points. Still got you 19. He had a bad game. He had 11 assists, man. He's going to get the Clippers. And like you said, everybody against the Clippers in a good matchup. So it's...
Yeah, I mean, I would rather take my shot on Berea than DSJ for the savings and less ownership.
Yeah, I think I'd agree with you there. I really do. Let me see on DraftKings how separated they are in price. Yeah, he's 4-6 on DraftKings. Yeah, I really like that call. I do. Especially because there were so many other options up top that I like better. So that works. All right, let's move it over to shooting guards, Cash. What you got for me here?
Bradley Beal. I'll be all in. He's way under 9K today. Yeah. Give me all of that. There? Thanks. I don't know, but I'll take it. I'll be all in. Do I think Victor Oladipo can stop him? Hell no. If Jimmy Butler can't, if what's his face? Paul George can't stop him, Victor Oladipo can't stop him. I'll take it all day. Lou is okay. I thought he would be going off once Griffin left, but he hasn't been going off. But he's all right. Donovan Mitchell, if he plays against New Orleans, yeah, you can sign me up for that. Drew Holiday. Oh, man. The price is down now. This might be the time I jump back on. Because of the price and the matchup, people don't want to play him. And he's been letting him down. He ain't been letting me down because I've been fading his ass. Happily. Against those two teams, that's an easy fade for me. I might jump on that. And Nicholas Batum looks healthy. Finally, like, I'm going to say that, and now he's going to come back down and go back to what he was. But right now, man, looks healthy on the basketball court. He had a serious surgery. He had a Tommy John surgery, like pitchers have. And he is back. And I'm gonna keep playing him because he should be probably mid-7s. And he's not yet, so I'll keep playing that. And probably don't want to play Harris. I'd say I don't want to play Harris. Even with those huge minutes, I'll pass. Zach LaVine's price is really up now.
Yeah, he played 31 minutes against the Clippers, went for 40, and boom. That's all it took.
Yep, I'll fade. That's all it takes is a matchup against the Clippers.
That's all it takes, man. That's all it takes.
All you need to do. That's all you need is to get right. Is a matchup with the Clippers.
Instant increase. So you skipped Depot, went straight to Beal. I noticed that.
Shit. That's easy.
Yeah.
That's easy. Easy.
Yeah.
Don't even have to think about it.
Why is that?
Turner's back, and because Turner's back and Beal's everything. There's no wall. I mean, there's no way. There's no way I'm gonna pay $1,000 more for Victor Oladipo or Bradley Beal. There's just no way. I can't do it. I won't do it. I'll take. If I lose, I lose. There's no way in hell I'm paying $1,000 more for Victor Oladipo than Bradley Beal.
What about on DraftKings where Beal is 8.9 and Depot is 8.4?
I'll still take Bradley Beal. Yep.
Okay. Fair enough.
Even more expensive, I'll still take him. I'm gonna play Bradley Beal every day right now.
Fair enough. I do like Depot. I do. I know Turner's back, but where I want to attack Washington is right around where Depot plays. I do like Beal too. Don't get me wrong. I like both of those guys, which kind of makes it tough for me to even look. Like when you were talking, we were going through the tiers, and I took a quick look. Batum was the only guy that you mentioned that I was like, yeah, I could see myself rostering. Everybody else just seems maybe Holiday, although, that is a maybe because I was one of those people he did screw over last time. So, but yeah, maybe him. But aside from that, there seems to be a pretty large separation between Depot and Beal. And Depot's usage lately has been pretty impressive. I do think he's pretty close to having another one of those eruption-type 50 to 60-point games. And Washington's defense has been incredibly bad. Both of these teams have been playing pretty fast. So I think I like both of them, man. I think I do.
And the only way I'll play him is if I got a lot of money left over to pay for two shooting guards.
Depends on the 100%. Depends on the value. But if you got to pick one, it's Beal, right? Like free.
100.
Yeah. Okay. Take me down to Value Town, Cash. What do you see down there?
Wesley Matthews against the Clippers. I mean, I just know he's going to play a ton of minutes, and he's only 5'5". I know he has 40-point upside against the Clippers. Like, I just know he does. He's going to probably play 35 minutes. I think I'm going to be playing Wesley Matthews today. I don't even like that coming out of my mouth, but I think I'm going to. It's always hard for me to pick any king right now. I hate that coach with a passion. Oh, I hate him more than I hated Jason Kidd. Please, just fire this guy. What are you waiting for? He is the worst coach in the NBA. I don't want to. Yeah, I'll pass. How many minutes is Justin Holiday still getting over 30? He is. That's what I thought. Good job, coach. Terrence Ross must be close to coming back. Oh, Avery Bradley. Has he played a game in a Clippers uniform yet?
I don't know.
Oh, no, he did. He played 32 minutes against Chicago. Only got 14 fantasy points. Good God, dude. I think you need to go back to the Celtics because if you're not wearing a Celtics uniform, you suck. I don't like nothing down here. Unless Mitchell's gonna miss and Alec Burks. Alec Burks started for Mitchell.
Yeah, he did.
He really didn't do much though.
No, he didn't.
That's because Rubio did everything for him.
Yeah. Yeah, going back to the Dallas situation, you mentioned Wesley Matthews. We talked about Berea. Paulie the D just texted me to remind me that apparently Harrison Barnes is questionable. So if Harrison Barnes were to miss, I do think that we'd have to take a closer look tomorrow at some of these Dallas guys. It's the Clippers, so we're going to be looking at them anyway. But, if there's going to be an injury on top of that, there could be some serious things opening up here. And maybe guys like Wesley Matthews become a little bit more attractive, right? I mean, Berea becomes a hell of a lot. I already like Berea, but he becomes a hell of a lot more attractive. You know what I mean?
They become more popular. That's what they become.
Yeah, most likely.
And that pisses me off.
Yeah, but everything pisses you off, though, man. It's just
when I get a guy that I want, and then he becomes chalk, I'm pissed.
I know.
I'll go to Devin Harris.
Yeah.
For his mid-price tag, he'll go get me 25.
What do you think of Buddy Hield against Chicago. Wings against Chicago has just been phenomenal. McCollum, out of nowhere, dropped 60 on these dudes.
I'm not flipping a coin.
You don't want to flip the coin? Even for the big upside?
Nope. I'd much rather go to Wesley Matthews at the same price.
Wesley Matthews?
I'm not flipping a coin there. I mean, he's going to play 35 minutes, so there's no flipping a coin. The only thing is he going to do anything?
Yeah.
That's it.
That's the question. Is he going to do anything? Yeah, it's pretty ugly in Value Town. So far the pricing's been pretty tough from what I've seen. I'm not seeing a whole lot.
Sacramento as a whole is ugly.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sacramento is definitely ugly.
Everybody's going to play 20 minutes.
Yes. What have they been doing with the other guys' minutes? Bogdanovich. His minutes are a little better. 28, 26.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe a little bit.
Yeah, his minutes will be better than Heald's.
Yeah.
But doesn't. I'm not playing none of them.
Yeah. I hear you. All right.
The only king on the roster these days is Kufis or Zebo.
Right. Oh, Avery Bradley. Yeah. He'll be popular as shit tomorrow. Who? Bradley, right?
He will be?
Bradley? I'm sorry. I moved on.
I hope so.
I would think. Just because he's 4-5, right?
Please. He'll go out and get 14 again, probably. He sucks.
I would think he's going to be very popular on FanDuel at 4-5. Seeing as how he's got 30 minutes. He's 5-2 on DraftKings. But, yeah, interesting. Move us over to small forward, Cash.
We know Lou Williams going to take all the shots.
All the shots. Sweet Lou.
I'm going to keep fading Otto Porter, I'm pretty sure.
Is he really the most expensive small forward? Oh, my gosh.
He is. I like the matchup for him, but I don't know. I mean, he could play good, of course, but I'm probably going to keep fading and just hope Beal does everything. But I will play some Josh Richardson. Damn, he went ham. I like Josh Richardson in this matchup.
Yeah, love Josh Richardson.
I wish it was in Orlando, but
I love it.
That's all right.
Don't matter. It's still Orlando. It's not in Orlando, but they are still playing Orlando. I like it. 6-3 on DraftKings. 6-3 on DraftKings.
I forgot about Gallo. That's another reason why you shouldn't play Avery Bradley.
There you go. Wow, Gallo had a huge game. Well, he was the guy. Another wing against Chicago. 24 points, 9 rebounds, assist block. Well, assuming he played. He might actually not. Maybe. What is he playing for them right now? Now that Blake is gone. Is he still playing at the 3? I would think, right? Because he just is. I mean,
it's matchup based. Right, it depends.
Right.
Because they got Wes Johnson that could play the 3.
Right, that's true.
2. And I don't think Coach really likes Harrell.
Yeah, it doesn't seem so. Wow, he had a big game, man. 24 actually.
So I mean, he could definitely play power forward today against.
Maybe
Dirk.
He did because it looks like he had 9 rebounds against Chicago. He had 5 against Portland, 9 against Chicago. So maybe he was.
Marketing missed that game.
Right.
And they didn't have no Mirotic, so who was playing power forward for them?
Remember, Zipster started for him. I don't know if he was playing power forward, but he started. Remember?
Yeah.
The Zipmeister.
No, I don't remember.
The Zipmeister. We got to come up with a nickname for him, like the next KD or something. But we got to come up with one of my, you know what I'm saying? Like one of them ironic nicknames. Like he needs like one of them ironic nicknames. You know what I mean? Like that dude is. Just,
at least Sadaransky can play basketball.
Yeah, Sadaransky's good at basketball, but
I can't say the same for Zipster.
No, of course, Sadaransky can play basketball, but he's no Russell Westbrook. Still an ironic name. What else you see?
Denzel Valentine is okay. Hazonia is good if he's going to start. Wes Johnson.
Well, you know who's been playing really well? The other Bogdanovich. Bo John. Man, he's been playing really 3 games in a row. Just phenomenal output. Eventually he's going to go back to that 2, though. You know that. That game is coming where he goes back to that 2 he had against Charlotte. He's coming. But damn, he's been playing well.
I wrote him a lot at the beginning of the year. He's in like 4-4 every day. I mean, it's okay. It's not terrible. He is at home. I always prefer him at home. But Jonathan Simmons sucks now.
He does suck now. What happened, man?
Don't know.
He just sucks.
Not aggressive anymore.
Yeah.
Just sucks.
He
sucks.
does. Lance is such a beast.
Ugh. Michael Kidd Gilchrist is cheap again. So cheap. Freaking Lance Stevenson. Joe Ingles. Oh my God. Didn't Hood return?
Yeah, and he's probable. Him and Joe Johnson are both probable tomorrow, Monday, whatever.
I think Hood is gonna probably start now. I'm not sure. I don't like none of this. Winslow is playing well. And then he came back and got a 15.
That's what he does.
You know who's not playing well? Wilson Chandler.
This is true.
And I despise Wilson Chandler because he's taking minutes away from Lyles. And I needed Lyles.
Oh,
nobody had Lyles.
yeah.
And I could have won a bunch of more money.
Yeah.
I hate you, dude. You suck.
Yeah.
He doesn't do anything when he's on the court.
Not lately. I don't know what his deal is.
I like Evan Turner at 3-7
Yeah.
against Detroit.
Yeah, I don't mind that either.
But today, he only got 9 today, but I could take a stab at him at that cheap. He's been that cheap, but
Yeah, man.
I like him against Detroit.
Let me see.
Darius Miller, is he still playing a ton of minutes, or is Mir take that? Yeah, he took
You
some.
want to hear something funny? Your boy Wilson Chandler, who you were just talking about, his usage over the last 2 games since he's been back from injury,
Like 4.
6 and 8.8.
Yeah.
He's
Garbage.
Paul Zipster right now, bro. You know what I'm saying?
He might be worse than Paul Zipster.
Oh, I don't know about all that, bro. Nah, you're pushing it, man.
He might be worse.
Paul Zipster probably has a better shot. I'll give him that.
Oh man, he is so bad.
He is.
Joe Johnson always interests me, but he's so old and slow now.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't play the last game. I wonder if that was rest. Probably.
Yo, can you explain to me why Mo Harkless got 31 minutes against Boston today out of nowhere and just balled up? I mean, he was too expensive on FanDuel. He was one of the price mistakes, but
Maybe FanDuel knew something.
yeah, what the seriously, right? He out of nowhere. I mean, look at his minutes: 17, 0, 12, 6. All of a sudden, 31 minutes against Boston, 19 points, 8 rebounds, a steal, 31.6, and he's right back down to 3.5 the next day.
Yeah, he did that a little earlier this year, and then the coach was like, "Maybe this is something good to come," and then he came back and sucked.
Paulie's on the ball again. He said it's because Napier was out, which Napier was out. So that could be something to monitor at 3.5. You think they do it again if Napier was out?
I won't do it. Not for me.
If I knew that they were going to play him in Napier's spot, I would definitely jump on that. He's too cheap. He's like min price. But the problem is I don't know that they will, because just because he did it today does not mean he's going to do it tomorrow. Like,
That's
maybe
right.
they thought Harkless was just a
Turner,
good spot. Who knows, you know?
Or Turner was playing bad. Connaughton could have been playing
Right.
bad, and he was playing well.
Right.
I'll take my chances that he sucks, which he does.
He does that, yes.
And I will play somebody else's small forward.
Yeah. Fair enough. All right, let's move it over to power forward. What you got for me?
Blake Griffin. I don't like the price, but hey, man, I can admit I was wrong. I was wrong.
I was wrong as shit.
These dudes is playing well together. Him and Drummond. Drummond balled out. Blake had a good line. 9 rebounds, 7 assists. Didn't get many fantasy points, but I could go there today, but I don't like that price. Mirtic went ham. First game, suited up for the Pelicans. I don't think he started that game, but he'll start this one. You could do that for sure. He's 7'5". All the attention will be paid to AD and Drew. He can get shots, and this motherfucker, he can shoot. So that means Tobias Harris is suited up too, huh? I forgot about him. Hey, I like that. Nah, I think Gallo played small forward.
Yeah, Tobias.
Let's see if Tobias is small. I mean, they
No,
either one of them could go.
I think you're right. I would guess you were right. I mean, if I was them, I would prefer Tobias. I don't really want Gallo at the 4. You know what I mean? Like, I think I'd prefer Tobias.
I mean, he
could. But if you could...
And Tobias could go 3 and 4 too, but...
Yeah. But, like,
I would think...
If you could pick one, who would you put at the 4? If it was up to you, I'm saying. If it was your call.
Tobias.
I would prefer. And we checked, what's his name? The other guy, Wesley Johnson, his minutes. He's the one that his minutes got drastically cut. He was the odd man out, as expected.
Trey Lyles is so good. I wish he got to play more.
Yeah. But you got Wilson Chandler and his 8 usage. What are you going to do?
It's amazing. That's it, above 6. Ain't much above 6.
Yeah, no, I'm with you, man. It looks like Aaron Gordon's a game-time decision. All that's really going to do is determine whether or not I have to look at Hazonia. Either way, I don't think I want to play 8-5 for him against Miami coming back from an injury. Mirotic, man, wow, did the dirty. On the we were on the Y stream. Johnny was really high on the Y stream, and talking about the whole, what was he talking about, the Taj Gibson narrative or something? But either way, he just went over there and just did his thing. I'm with you, man. It's ugly. It's ugly up top.
Taj Gibson narrative. The hell is that?
I think he was saying something about Taj. I guess because they were on the Bulls competing for the job. Mirotic wanted to start. Taj Gibson was a starter. You know, so I think it was Johnny. You know, Johnny. He goes, he does his thing. Johnny does what Johnny does. I can't tell you what Johnny thinks. Johnny does what Johnny does. That I can't help you with. But anyway, man, take me down to Value Town.
Bobby Portis should be popular if Markkanen is going to miss.
Which, yes, apparently, that's so strange.
Missed the flight.
Yeah, what the hell is that? They said this like early Sunday that he missed the flight, and he was going to be. He's already ruled out for Monday. So
they must be punishing him or something. I don't
know.
Because I know he could jump on another flight. They got plenty of flights out to Cali.
No idea.
I like Markieff Morris.
Yes.
I like Markieff Morris. Frank Kaminsky. Hell no. Not going to pay that price.
What is he now? I got to see. Ooh.
I wouldn't pay. I didn't want to pay 4 or 5. So
yeah.
I'm going to pay 5. No, I don't think so.
Yeah, no thanks.
Oh, man.
Ooh, your boy Favors is dirt cheap, man.
I know. I was just he had 2 bad games in a row, but he was balling before that.
Yeah. Both sides. He's 5'6" on DraftKings.
Against Mirotic, like, you could sign me up for that. Like, I'll play you against Mirotic at that price. I that's something I will do.
Are you concerned at all with him not being able to guard Mirotic with the perimeter?
No. I'm not. I mean, I don't think he can really, but I know Mirotic. I know Mirotic. Mirotic can miss threes. Yeah. He ain't gonna miss layups. Yeah. So keep him in, coach.
There you go.
Kelly Olynyk started the last game, had a big game. Maybe he starts again. I'm not sure. If he does, he's playable. If not, I'm not gonna pay the price increase. Harrell, how many minutes did he play? For some reason, Doc Rivers hates this guy. He played 18 minutes, got 28 fantasy points. 17 minutes, 33 fantasy points. Oh, guys that just do everything and play hard. Coaches hate them. Kenan Freed, sit on the bench, you never play. Montrezl Harrell, you're going to go out there and play 18 minutes and dominate the whole basketball court. But you're not going to get above 18 minutes because I'm an idiot. Maxi Pad is only 3.6. That's against DeAndre Jordan. Ugh. Nah. No. Big no. No, Maxi Pad's going to go out and get 30. Watch. Oh, God. That's it. I'm done.
What about what about you and Paulie's boy, Mr. Check Diallo? Looks like he got 15 and 14 minutes his last 2 games, but he produced like a mother sucker. Double-double in 14 minutes against Minnesota.
Yeah, he's gonna produce
Yeah.
just like Montrezl
Right.
Harrell. They're gonna produce when they're on the
It's the
court.
minutes. You're playing the game, taking the chance.
Yeah, I mean, Mirtic is back, so I don't think he gets above 15
No, he
minutes.
won't. He
But
won't get above
in
15.
15
That's the
minutes,
thing.
he can get 25. He can get 25 fantasy points in 15
Probably
minutes.
not worth the risk, though, right? It's probably not worth it. I mean, he's 3K on DraftKings, so I guess if you were stuck, you know,
on DraftKings,
you know what I mean? Like, if you were in like a jam and you needed a 3K player, you know, if you really, really liked your
DraftKings,
lineup,
it
if you
definitely is.
loved your lineup and you were left with just 3K left, like, you know, just saying, dude is a point per minute machine. That's it, man.
Scott.
It's pretty ugly down there. Mike Scott's interesting. You know, Dwight Powell's been getting a little bit of run. He's burned me so many times this year, and like it shouldn't be that way because like you know, most people don't play a guy like Dwight Powell enough to get burned by him that many times. You know, and like he's burned me like maybe like 4 times, which is probably 4 too many times. But lately, his minutes have been on the increase. Last 2 games, 27-31. And if Harrison Barnes is out, that should only help him. Because a lot of the time, when they'll bump Barnes down to the 4, and he's the one that subs in for Barnes. So I guess we have to keep an eye on that.
I know he played well against Sacramento because I had some dudes chasing me down at the top with this guy. So I know he played well. He had like 30.
Yeah, he did. 31.3 Sacramento. But I mean, that is Sacramento. But still, worth mentioning, right? All right, moving over to center cast. Give me the rundown, all the way through.
Hold up,
Would you see something else to power for?
Aminu.
Oh man, oh yeah,
super
he's
cheap, but
over there. But against
still,
Blake,
can't do it. Like, just no,
yeah,
can't do
I
it.
don't think so. You know, he played.
I need Anthony
2 days
Davis.
ago. He played 30 minutes against a team. Aminu. He played 30 minutes like 2 games ago. What was it? Toronto. He took 1 shot.
Yeah.
Like wow.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Like wow. He pulled the Paul Zipster. He really did. He just went out there and just stood around and did nothing. It's just like, you know.
Man, I really hate that Anthony Davis is a center. Like, I want to boycott. I want to boycott.
How would the boycott go? Would you boycott FanDuel or would you only boycott the slates that he's on?
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Either one.
Either one.
Both of them. Whatever.
Double boycott. Double fisting it. I got you.
Oh, man, because I love AD, especially if people's going to be scared of Utah. I will just plug him in and then move on. I'll build my lineup around him. Andre Drummond against Portland. Yes, I could definitely do that for sure.
Cass, let me ask you a question before you continue. Why are centers going off on Gobert?
Not healthy.
Okay. That's what I figured, but I wanted to hear from you.
That's my only guess. Oof. Jokic against the White. Ugh. Jokic is playable against anybody, but I would much rather play Drummond. DeAndre Jordan against Dallas. Can we say orgasm? Can we say that? Can we say that word? Because that's a nut matchup if I ever seen one.
Good price, too.
They have nobody. Measury is too slow. Like, that's a nut matchup. He's 7'9". You can definitely do that. Miles Turner, he's played the last game, right?
I believe so.
He's game time decision again after playing that game. I mean, it's the same damn knee.
Man,
he was obviously good enough to play a couple days ago. He's not good enough to play now.
He's a game time decision to be a game time decision, this dude.
He only played 14 minutes though.
Did he?
Huh.
Oh, I guess he really was hurt because he played 31 before. Oh, it was a back-to-back. It was the back end of a back-to-back. He had just played 31 minutes against Charlotte.
So he was a game time decision against Charlotte too?
I don't know about Charlotte, but I'm assuming against Philly.
Yeah, no. I know he was the last game, but I didn't think he was the game before that.
No, I don't think so. I think it was fine.
Oh, that's interesting because if he's limited, I think
he might have gotten into foul trouble. I think that's why he only played what he played. Let me confirm that right quick. Okay, so apparently to start the game, like immediately right into the game, he got 3 fouls on Embiid, and then they just never really worked him back in. So he might have been hurt already during that. You know what I mean? They might have, like, between the 3 fouls and then him being hurt, they probably just said, "No, it's not worth it." You know?
Well, that might have been why he was fouled.
Yeah, maybe it was. That's a good point. Yeah, that's probably why he's reaching it. Yeah.
Wow, man, there's a lot of options I like. There's a lot of options I like here at center today. That's never good for me. Willie Cauley-Stein is, ugh. But can we lower his price back down already, please? Nurkic I played today. I don't even know what he did. I wasn't paying attention to basketball. I was paying attention to golf. What did he do? But I remember playing him because I thought he was too cheap. 27 minutes, 33 points. Against Detroit, you would think he would play minutes, but probably not. I doubt it. Bismack Biyombo. I don't know. I think Whiteside is questionable again.
Yeah, he is. He's questionable, but he had a stomach virus, so it's been a little while. I mean, I hope he doesn't play. If he does play, I'll acknowledge he's in a great spot against Orlando. But if he doesn't play, I mean, got to go back to the long neck.
I had a hell of a lineup the other day with Bam and Harden doing nothing because Cleveland Cavaliers choke on a massive D. Just massive. Like, I'm talking 15-inch horse D. They just choke on that mug. They are garbage.
Yes. Yeah, it's true.
And James Harden just couldn't do nothing because they was killing them by 45.
He just didn't need to. He just didn't need to. It was just like...
So if Whiteside is out, I could definitely go back to long neck. I mean, especially, like, I wouldn't think he would be uber chalk again like he was, just because of how bad he was. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe people do it again. But the caveman, dude.
The caveman.
Oh, my God. Why? Why do we have to have him so cheap where I have to play him?
Sacramento.
Whew. Oh.
Yep. 4-6 on DraftKings, 4-4 on FanDuel. Gonna play minutes. One of the worst teams against the centers. One of the worst rebounding teams in the league also. Sacramento.
He just had a great game against DeAndre.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. There's just too many options at center today.
Yeah.
Like, he is too cheap. If he's actually able to play minutes today, like, say he got 30 minutes. Like, oh, man. That's probably it.
I mean,
unless I'm gonna punt with Mejri, which just thinking he has to play, which I do think he has to play because it's DeAndre Jordan.
I feel like
this could be one of the games where he pops off for 25 plus minutes and goes for 35 plus fantasy points.
While I do agree with you, I don't know if there's enough studs to where you would even want to do that. Like, why even do? There's so many centers we like. I haven't seen a ton. Like, I guess at point guard and shooting guard, but like at small forward, the most expensive guy is Otto Porter, and then at power forward, we didn't like any of the expensive options anyway. So yeah.
Well, the reason I would do it is to differentiate my lineup from everybody else. Hoping he gets enough minutes to go ham, which he could. I've watched this guy personally get on the basketball court and dominate like ears in San Antonio. Like, this guy can get onto the basketball court and he can dominate if he's getting the ball and just playing hard. Like, I've watched this ugly, clumsy bastard dominate before.
Yeah, but
so against DeAndre, like, I could do it to differentiate, and then not like I'm not paying up for no 12K guy, but there's expensive guys where I could load my lineup with like 8, 9K guys. I mean, that's only a long shot. It's only a huge tournament, but I could do it today.
I get why you would do it on a normal day, but like, wouldn't you prefer to do that on a day where there are Hardens and Westbrooks and all these super expensive dudes?
No. I would prefer to do it on a day like this where nobody else is going to do it
But
because they
there's
don't
so
need
many
to.
centers. Like I just don't understand. Like you're taking a huge risk. I don't think you have to take.
Well, when I'm playing 100,000 folks, that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, but that's just being contrarian just to be contrarian.
No, it's not. It's being contrarian to beat a whole bunch of people.
I don't know. I don't think you have to go down there. I don't know.
I know.
But I'm just saying. I don't think.
I mean, I know
you're
don't.
taking more of a
you
chance because you don't know what's going to happen. So you're like, it's essentially. I see what you're saying on the donkey play. You try to beat 100,000 people. I get it. I'm just saying, like,
right.
on this particular site, I just don't see like what is he gonna get me that I really need that I couldn't just play the caveman or one of these guys that I know is gonna get some minutes and I know is gonna get some run. You know what I'm saying?
10x. 10x. That's what you go out and give me 10x.
I got nothing to say.
I'll love you.
I got nothing to say. I'll love it. Don't get me wrong. I'll never turn away a 10x. I don't care what price the guy is. I'll never turn away a 10x. I just don't. I don't know. I just don't see why you would have to take a chance on a guy like him on a slate like this. I get it. Nobody's gonna go there, but like, what extra is he getting you? Like, say he goes for what is he 3.5? How much is he?
Yeah.
So say he'd
have to get 30.
Say he went for 35 and got you the 10x, but say Robin Lopez did the same thing. Like, I guess it's a matter of if that $800 or what's the price? I don't know. I forgot how much Robin Lopez is, but whatever that price difference
he was 4.4.
Okay,
he's only 900.
So for the 900, that's what it comes down to, is if you need that $900. Because let me ask you a question:
exactly.
Like, if you didn't really need the 9,000 and that's the last position you're filling, are you clicking his name over a guy like Robin Lopez?
No.
Right.
No, because Marketing's gonna miss.
Right,
so,
right.
How many games has Marketing missed?
3, I want to say.
3. So he only got 19, 28, and 36, but he got 28 minutes against his old team, and he only got 12 fantasy points. So it's not like
he's that much safer.
The caveman is just some great option that's gonna definitely go out there and go off for you. He's just too cheap.
Yeah, that's a good point. All right, man. Real quick, guys, if you haven't checked out,
hey, listen. I think Medry is a better basketball player than Caveman.
Yeah, Medry could ball. Don't get me wrong. And my only point is, like, you don't ever know if he's gonna play. Like, even there's situations where you would think for sure he's got to play here. They're playing this big man. He's got it, and they just don't play him. And they just sit there and they watch dirt get eaten up, or they watch
Yeah, if he doesn't play, like DeAndre could go off.
Oh yeah, DeAndre. I love DeAndre in the spot. I mean, we know he's from Texas, obviously. I think
He's from Houston.
Dallas was one of the teams he wanted to play in too, right? Didn't he want to go to?
Oh no, not wanting. He was there to sign the contract, and then dumbass Doc Rivers and Blake Griffin and CP3 came to his house in Houston and made him change his mind. Like, it was a done deal. It was handshaking, done deal. Well, I'm signing with y'all.
Yeah.
And that was a fiasco.
They all bailed on him. Well, not necessarily Paul bailed, but wow.
Is it in Dallas? Oh, damn.
No,
I wish it was in Dallas because fans will be booing him and he'll play harder.
That would be great. That's going to do it for the position-by-position breakdown. If you haven't already, checked out whitestake.com. Please go over and check us out. If you enjoy the podcast, just wait till you see what we got on the premium side. You get CashinDFS's GPP article, BK's Cash Game article, Monday through Friday. Paulie D's cheat sheets, the Y stream. You do those on the weekends as well. Y streams are not happen before lock. So we do these awesome shows where we dig in, go a little deeper. It's fun. We also got tools, projections, a lot of really good stuff. And it's not just basketball. We have all sports options. Right now we got golf. We got NASCAR coming up. Baseball season's right around the corner. MMA, every weekend we got the MMA going with Wig Splitter. We got a lot of different things, and the most important, like the best feature in my opinion on YStake.com, the best thing about it is the community atmosphere. Going into the chat, there's always people in the chat. You can talk about DFS throughout the day, no matter what your schedule is. You can always kind of work together with other people of the community and piece together some of your research, and then you combine that with the stuff we provide for you, and it's doing phenomenal things for our members, man. We've had people win some big money. I'm talking 50 grand, 25 grand, 15 grand. It's awesome. It's really great to see. So definitely do that. At this time, I'm also going to remind you guys, with NASCAR coming up, we do have a very special deal, but it's not going to be here that long. I can promise you that. The NASCAR package is going to be $149.99. But if you use promo code Early Owl NASCAR, one word, Early Owl NASCAR, you get $50 off. You get the full NASCAR season for $99.99. It's articles, live streams, and of course a chat. Now, with that said, Cash, you ready to do some top threes, man?
That just built me a measure team and fit every single thing I wanted.
Hey, if that money can get you somebody else, then I do think it's worth it. I just wasn't sure if I would.
Every single thing I wanted.
I'm with it, man.
I'm gonna play it just to see what it does.
Well, yeah, now you have to because we just spent 15 minutes debating about two players that we give two shits about. So now you're gonna have to play. You're gonna have to play with Mesri. I'm gonna have to play with Robin Lopez. We don't have a choice. So I think we might have just lost. We might have lost a few dollars on the podcast, dude. Like I don't know how that happened, but
oh no, it's not gonna be big money on that thing.
Let's do some top threes, Cash. Point guards, what you got, man?
Dame, Rubio, and JJ Barea.
Yes, love that call. I'm with you on Dame and Barea 100%. For my third option, no. I don't want to say this, but I'm going to have to say it. I don't want to say it, but I'm going to have to say it. I'm going to go with Goran Dragic. It kills me to say that. But I'm going to go with Dragic just because it's Orlando. Shooting guards, Cash.
Bradley Beal, Nicholas Batum, and Wesley Matthews.
Boom. I'm going with Beal, but I'm going with Depot. I think there's a lot of steal upside potentially in that game. More so on FanDuel because the steal upside really counts on FanDuel. That's when he's had his biggest games. And then I guess I will go with... I feel like there was somebody I really liked here, but I'm not seeing him. So I'm going to go with the next best option. And I think to me, I'll go with some Drew Holiday. Maybe get some action against Rubio. It's 7-3. A little bit of a discount. Small forwards, Cash. What you got, man?
It's hideous.
It is hideous, yeah. This is tough.
I would say Josh Richardson,
Yes.
Gallo,
Yes.
and I don't know. Denzel Valentine.
Oh, that was the guy I had locked away. That's nice. I like that call, man. Denzel Valentine's usage over the last two games, 29.1 and 27. That was against Portland and the Clippers.
He was balling
yes.
before those last.
Yeah,
games.
and like that's the thing is like he didn't even play that well. But like if he continues with that usage and then he has a good game on top of that, he's gonna have a monster day, man. I like his game. I always like watching him at Michigan State. I like Valentine a lot. I really do. Valentine, Richardson, and for my third, I think I'll go with. Maybe do it. I'll go with MKG, man. He's just too cheap. 4-4.
He is too cheap.
Power forwards, Cass. What you got for me?
Miritic, Markeith, and I don't even know.
I know, man.
I'm gonna say Derek Favors because he's too cheap.
Yeah. I was around that. I was thinking Markeith. I was thinking Favors, and then I was like stuck for the third. Also, I was like, That's a tough one for a third. I guess, man. I really wish Montrezl would get a little bit of run, but that would require DeAndre. I mean, he still does well, even with the. Just don't do it. I'm just gonna go with Necktat. Go with Necktat against Orlando. F it. F the world, as you always say, Cash. Centers, my man. What's your top three?
Wow, man. There's a lot of centers.
Yeah.
Anthony Davis, Andre Drummond, DeAndre Jordan.
Thank God you didn't say Mesri, because then I was going to have to say Rolo. All right. I'm going to go with DeAndre Jordan, definitely. Give me some AD. I think I want to capitalize on Gobert right now. Maybe it ends here and Gobert goes back to an elite defender, but he hasn't been. So I'm going to try to go after that. Give me some AD. His ownership should be lower too. One, it's like
he can't get on the perimeter. He can't get on.
Oh yeah, he can't guard him on the perimeter regardless. Yeah.
Anthony Davis got so many handles. Yeah. Like, ugh.
The only problem is Gobert is he's like a very strong, like naturally strong dude. You see him, right? And he just looks like he's just made of muscle. He just looks like a hard dude to move, right?
Does. Dude is like 7'3" and he got a 6-pack.
Yes.
Like, That is not easy to do when you're that big.
Anthony Davis, however, is a little more on the fragile side. You know what I mean? So, like, I have nightmares sometimes of, like, a guy like Gobert, like, just trying to post up Anthony Davis and then breaking Anthony Davis's hips. Like, you know, you can imagine he just goes to a post move and Davis is Mr. Glass, man. But, yeah, I do like AD, especially at the discount. And now that he's moved to center, like, it is annoying, Cash, I'll agree with you. It's annoying that he's moved to center, but this will reduce his ownership, though. That's the one good thing. Because people were just throwing AD in every day. And while it was nice, it became a chalk move. Less people will play him at center. You know what I mean? Because you only get one.
Yes, that's
you only
true.
Get one.
But then I can't play.
I know. It does suck. It still sucks. But I'm just trying to cheer you up a little bit about it. That's all. I'm trying to find some positivity. But I'll go with Jordan. I'll go with Davis, and then honestly, I think I will go Robin Lopez. I think I might try him at 4 against Sacramento, man. I think. Aha! Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for the Wise Take DFS podcast. If you're watching on YouTube, please click that thumbs up, that like button. If you're listening on Podbean, give us a follow. If you're listening on iTunes, give us some 5-star reviews. These things really help us out. And, of course, can't forget, if you're watching on Facebook, like and share the podcast. Support the Wise Take Nation. Helps us keep doing this. Help us keep doing what we do. Cash, any closing thoughts?
Rudy Gobert. If he could play minutes, he could dominate. If Costa Koufis can dominate them, like, I know Gobert can.
Yes.
So, it's too many centers. Too many damn centers. You gotta go to DK.
Yes. Play them all. Go to DraftKings and play as many as you can. All right.
And they're always too cheap.
They are. This is true. Straight truths from Mr. CashinDFS. So, for Mr. CashinDFS, for myself, the entire Wise Take Nation, as always, good luck.
Yeah.